Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Anonymous Gate Aspirants. So today I'm going to discuss how you can start your GATE CSE preparation journey for 2027, and also I'm going to share my 10-month schedule with you guys. So I'm going to address some questions that most of the new aspirants have. So let's start. First question is when to start? And the answer is today. More precisely, right at the moment you have decided that you are going to prepare for the exam. You can take your time for deciding whether are you going to attempt the exam or not. Once you have decided that you are into the exam, then you should start right away. And next question, how to start? So you only need to consider 2 points. That first you should finalize your resources. Once you have finalized your resources, then just start. Don't wait for making the perfect strategies, because perfect strategy that doesn't exist. You can watch interviews of many toppers and you can try to figure out the best strategy, but let me tell you something, that strategy will keep on failing and you will keep changing that strategy, because one strategy never works for everyone. Over the time you will figure out that what works best for you, but this will take time. You will have to spend at least 1 month of preparation, and then only you will be able to figure out that what is working best for you and what is not working best for you. So don't wait for the strategy, don't wait for the perfect moment, just start. Next question, is coaching necessary? I would say not at all. But if you don't follow any coaching, then to gather the content and the practice questions, you have to spend a lot of time by yourself. So if you go for a coaching, you get that readily available. So coachings are a time saver for sure, but they are not necessary at all. So what are the ideal timelines that you should have in mind? So the syllabus completion should finish by the end of October, max by the end of November. You should not go beyond this for syllabus completion, because you need at least 2-3 months of mocks and practices and for revision. And by syllabus completion, do not mean just complete the syllabus. You have to do the practice and revision simultaneously. With the syllabus, you should cover the PYQs at least once, and in the last 2-3 months you should solve the PYQs once again. It means at least you have to solve the PYQs 2 times. And whatever other resources uh, you have decided to follow, you can practice that as well, but you have to do that by the end of October, because for the last 2-3 months you need them for mocks, practices and revision. Trust me, this is very necessary. I have made this mistake last year. So I can tell you that mocks and revision practices for these last 3 months, this is very necessary. In the upcoming videos, I will be discussing what are the questions that you need to practice in the last 2-3 months and how you should attempt the mocks and how important analyzing your mistakes during the mocks is. So next question, that how many hours you need to study daily. This is a completely senseless question. It doesn't make any sense, because if I tell you you have to study 8 hours a day, but what if you are a person who is preparing with job, who doesn't have 8 hours? So does that advice make any sense to you? No, right? And consider, if you are a dropper, you have full time free with you, you can also put in 10 hours. So this is a completely senseless question. It depends on person to person, and also it depends on your ability. Some people can grasp the concept very fast, some people take time. So some are slow learners, some are fast learners. So this depends on your capabilities. I cannot tell this, I cannot generalize this for everyone. So the best thing you can do is you have to put your best every day. You should not have regret that I wasted the time today. I'm not saying that you have to be completely all in and you just have to prepare. You can save some time for your entertainment purposes as well, 1 or 2 hours every day. But whatever time you get, you have to put your best every day. Some days will be there that you will not be able to give your best, but that's okay. But whenever you have the time, you should utilize it properly according to your planning. You should plan your day right at the start of the day, and then you should act accordingly. So I have created my schedule. So how you should approach this, because the syllabus is very huge. So you have to divide it in chunks, and follow a timeline that you have to complete the syllabus by the end of October. So you have to decide every subject completion date for every subject, and then only you will be able to meet your targets. If you just start, okay, I'll start preparing, I will see how long it takes, you are not going to make it. You have to decide a timeline for every subject. So this is what I have decided according to my content. This is my timeline. So discrete maths I will be finishing by the end of March, that is 3rd June. C programming till June 17th. So I have, like this, I have listed every subject that I'm going to finish this by the end of this date. And as I told you, the completion of the syllabus doesn't mean just completing the syllabus. It also includes simultaneous revision of the subjects and the practice questions. Whatever practice questions you have decided to do, you should do that along with the PYQs. PYQs are must. You cannot skip the PYQs. Those are must. And whatever else you need to practice, you can practice it as well. So this is the timeline that I'm going to follow. If you want to follow the same timeline, you can, or you can go with your own timelines as well. So I'll be providing a weekly update on these timelines, that how much I have completed and whether I'm able to meet my targets or not. So if you want to follow along, you can follow my channel. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.